You know how like Trump he has his own trading cards?
It's AI Trump?
Yeah, it's fake. They show like a Trump being like, "Hi everybody, welcome here. It's Trump. This is my trading cards. You can get." And his trading cards are crazy. It's him like surfing on a briefcase
And it's
on a wave of money.
It's official.
And it's like him as like a rock star, and
Dude,
it's him.
America is the best. Dude, Abraham Lincoln and Donald Trump had the same job.
Yeah.
This is my only bet. That's the only thing.
Hi everybody. We're
Hey,
back
everybody.
on the podcast.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey,
How
how's it
you
going?
look?
What?
Just how I feel about men's shorts.
I know you're weird. You're like you're like a guy stuck in 1960.
Yeah, the good times.
69. Hey,
black people.
It's episode 69, by the way.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and by the way, last week was our 1 year anniversary at Bonne Nuit. We didn't
Oh,
do anything.
you know what's funny? I get the memories on Facebook after somehow.
It's funny. Neither you or I
Yeah.
message each other.
I didn't know. I saw it after, and I was like,
See, guys,
the
that's
next
what
day.
you get from the Bonne Nuit podcast. We don't celebrate.
I know.
Well, why is that important? Our 1 year anniversary.
You know what it is? Eventually, we'll get like interns that will make
Yeah.
us look like we care
Yeah,
more.
we need to hire Gen Zs.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God,
With,
this
like-
is your, I don't know, it's Black Month, so you should wear blackface or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is, you have to acknowledge that this apartment is on stolen land.
Yeah. And then, but I don't mind doing that if someone does it for me.
Yeah.
Like takes my face, puts AI voice, and then does it for me.
It's just AI Gabe with AI Amer, and
Yeah.
they're talking, and we're like just.
You know how like Trump sells shit now on his Instagram? It's not
Yeah.
even him anymore.
No?
He
he just gets a kickback.
kickback.
Yeah.
What?
A kickback, a cut.
Oh no. But okay, yeah. But he also has his own products. You know how he has his own trading cards? Did you ever
Yeah.
see that?
I heard.
So it's the way he sells them. Like it's not him being like, "Hey, I'm Trump. How's it going? Buy my cards." He's like, "Okay, you have my voice. You have my likeness. Just make me say whatever I want. Then I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh, it's fine." So that's him being like, "Hi, everybody. President Trump here. You good?" And they make him say whatever.
Wait, so it's not really him?
No. Like
It's
where it's him.
AI Trump?
Yeah, it's fake.
No way.
He's
It's-
talking, yeah, because
it's AI
they
Trump.
show like a Trump being like, "Hi everybody, welcome here. It's Trump. This is my trading cards. You can get." And his trading cards are crazy. It's him like surfing on a briefcase on a
And it's
on a wave of
official?
money. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
official?
It's on his Instagram, and it's like him as like a rock star, and
Dude,
it's him like playing the
America
drum.
is the best. I love America.
How
this
awesome is
is awesome.
And people are buying their digital trading
Dude,
cards.
Abraham Lincoln and Donald Trump had the same job.
Yeah.
One of them is like, let's end slavery. The other guy is like, buy my credit card. AI Trump. That's great. That's so
Dude,
fun.
yeah.
I love America.
There's also like, it's,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know.
One day you're going to him.
They're gonna.
You're going to Trump.
And
You're going to
VR,
buy
yeah,
like
yeah.
a flashlight Trump.
Easy.
And you connect it to your iPhone or whatever.
You
and
could
then
do it right now. It was 100%. You could do it right now. You just model Trump. You buy off like the what's it called? There's like these video game assets where you
Yeah.
can buy. You can like create anything and put them on this marketplace, and people can put them in their own video games.
He can grab me by my. Oh
Yeah.
my God! For $29.99,
Yeah.
let Donald Trump grab you by the. Just a hand.
And you look down.
And
Did you see? He's in. Well, I think his court case is finished, and he lost it.
lost it.
The defamation case. It was him versus like R.L. Stein. What's that woman's name? E.J. Carroll or what? It was like some old lady. And in the 90s, apparently he sexually abused her.
Oh yes.
And then so he's in the court case, and then they're like, would you sexually abuse? Like, did you sexually abuse her? And he said, "This. If you're a normal person,
Yeah.
you'd say, I'm not the kind of guy that would do that sort of
Yeah.
thing." But he said, she's not the kind of woman that I would do that sort of thing too, which is. Well, what are you talking about? Like he's not denying.
She's not my type.
He's not my type. And then they were showing him pictures of women that might be his type. And he was looking at this woman, and he's like, "Oh yeah, she's my type. That's my ex-wife." And they're like, "No, sir, that's her." Like and he's like, "Oh, buy my cards. I got cards. It's not me. I'm an AI Trump. Hey, how's it going?" Is that crazy?
That's
And he
crazy.
lost, and he only has to pay $5 million.
It shows that older woman. It's the best thing to be. It's
Yeah.
an older woman. No one sexually harasses you. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just not bad of a
Unless
life.
you're a freak on a leash.
Freak on. I don't know.
Little Rascal scooter. You
It's
like
funny,
some lady comes, you go like stop it with your foot.
I went on a date with an age-appropriate woman.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 37. You know, I'm turning 40. You know me. I'm
yeah,
usually
that's
dating,
age appropriate.
Yeah, I'm usually dating 12-year-olds. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. It was really because she's smart. You know, she's smart. She has all the things that you imagine. You know, a young person has that she doesn't have them. You know, she's
Good.
wisdom.
That's
she
good.
has common sense and logic. It's like going on a date with a man. I love
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I bet. And she had like stories from like.
Yeah, 1920s.
Yeah, she's like.
When the Berlin Wall fell or whatever.
like you know, you tell a story and then like one way that the story could have been resolved. Let's say there was a conflict. You could have been like, why didn't you just text the person?
Yeah.
I'm like, you could be. They're like, oh, it was before the phones.
Just before phones.
And
Exactly.
you're like, how old are you? What?
Yeah.
Before you had a story before phones? Like I have stories before. Like I got lost. Where's your phone? Nowhere. It wasn't born yet. You know.
Yeah. The only world without phones now is the movies. You watch movies, even if they're set in like 2020.
Yeah.
No one has a phone.
Really?
Yeah, it's boring. They were talking about it. You ever noticed like it's very rare? Listen, look around.
Yeah.
No, but like look around you. Everyone.
It's always on their phone. Yeah.
This is what everyone looks like everywhere. But you can't have a movie with this.
I know. There's these movies.
Joe Rogan was talking about it. I don't want to.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want the cross people who listen to Joe Rogan and the Bonne Nuit to go, hey, Joe Rogan talked about it. What's going on over here?
I don't believe that's true though, because I watch these shitty Netflix shows sometimes, and you know, like that effect where they show the person on the phone and then they show what they're writing on the screen. It always looks so shit. It looks like they just like some guy
it doesn't belong in
threw
art.
it together. No, it looks so bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing in phones, I think the best art that ever came out of phones is memes. Memes are the best, man.
Yeah,
memes they're better than most stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
specials.
I know, so funny. Some of these. I'm trying to think of one I saw. It was like a comic. I think Bantelis posted it. It was like not his meme. It was just like something he reposted. It's like this is how doctors listen to music, and he pulls like a wire outside of his phone, and it's like those stethoscopes. And I'm like, that's not a meme, but it's a funny comic.
Here's the nice thing about meme, and it's communist art.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's yours, but it's everybody's.
Yeah.
No one really knows.
No credit.
No one gets famous because they made a meme.
No,
you know.
Remember the fat Jew?
Yeah. Which one?
Oh, that's funny.
My landlord. Hey.
he stole memes and made a lot of money, and then people called him out. They're like, "No, you can't make money off memes." And then,
I think exactly. You're not allowed to make money. You have to share the art. Because during COVID, there was no stand-up, so I was making a bunch of memes. And some of them went viral. Some of them were got 1,000 likes. But someone stole my meme.
Yeah.
When the Queen died, right away I made a Tinder profile for the Queen.
Oh, okay.
And I said graduated, blah blah blah. Close to my family. And at the end I read no blacks.
Okay, yeah.
And I posted
That's
it.
funny.
And then like a meme page, they just took
They
the
stole
format
it?
and they just changed it.
Oh, damn, that's.
And I'm like, should I confront them? So my ex, the one I used to date, she wrote in the the comments like, oh, you stole that from Amer Comedy.
Yeah.
And then they deleted it.
Really?
Yeah, like a page that had like 4 million subscribers just deleted.
I mean, that's pretty good. How the hell did they? Damn, that's crazy.
Well, you tag it and whatever, and just it gets viral. It was going viral on my page.
Yeah.
I also like when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. You know, The Pursuit of Happiness.
I
just changed it to Pursuit of Slappiness.
That's funny.
And I'm like, I have to get it out now, and I got it out. And I would say 3 days later, someone else had the.
Damn.
I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, it's like it could be that. Yeah. Also, like there's thousands and thousands of Russian people that's all they do.
Right, like, jokes. When's the last time you met a Russian funny Russian person?
It's not jokes. It's like it's almost like there are thousands of them. Maybe like 90% of them don't get anything, but every once in a while, they're like. So
you're saying Russians are like the 1,000 monkeys on a typewriter?
Yeah,
yeah. You're saying Russians are monkeys?
No,
you're racist. It's okay.
No,
it's good.
No.
It's good that you're finally racist, not towards black people.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's about time you expand your race. I hate your legs. It's about time you expand your racism. It's good. It's healthy.
Yeah,
you're being healthy.
Okay, thank you. But it's true. There's thousands of Russians. There's millions of Russians probably working on these hacker farm things.
Like,
I don't know. I've never heard of this Russian monkey stereotype before. That doesn't exist.
You started. You are the one who began this.
I don't mind.
Can we have a rule that you have to?
You know how hot it is, isn't it? It's always so hot. Do you not wear underwear around the house?
Yes, I do.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but I wear pants.
Under your, I know, but like
like house pajamas.
So you never are just even in your
shower in my clothes. You know?
Dude, I'm always in
God
shorts
is
at
watching.
home. Yeah. Okay.
Well, here's the thing: it's just shorts, especially now in May. It's not for home. It's not the right temperature. I have like really soft pajama pants that are very breathable.
Yeah.
So I don't feel. Plus, what are you doing home that requires you to wear shorts?
Nothing. It's my underwear usually. Like I have underwear.
Also, I have an AC. Not now,
Yeah.
but I usually have an AC.
I mean, I'm always like in underwear. Usually, like always nonstop all day.
I like to wear. As I grow older, I used to now wear underwear. This is so.
What?
I used to now wear underwear at home, just wear pants. But as I not pants, but like pajama pants.
Okay,
and now I'm like, I'm gonna wear underwear. I'm like, just double.
But no, I don't like.
Try to stay clean, shower twice
Also,
a
my
day.
legs look weird in pants. They look like they're
They look
like
funnier. You're a comedian.
I know, but
Sometimes
I don't want to. I don't want
Sometimes I
to.
have to remind you.
But
Gabe.
I'm not walking around the road being like, "Hey, look at my funny legs."
Funny people are funny without even trying. You look funny without even
But
trying.
I'm not trying to be funny going to the store. I don't give a shit. I just want to be comfortable.
But you don't get to choose. You're comfortable in pants too.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, I'll go on stage in pants. But if I don't have to wear pants, I'll never wear pants.
You wear a shirt that like a dead person died in the 1940s, and you're worried about your legs.
What? No,
I
just want to be comfortable. That's all. I'm all just very comfortable.
That's the reason. That's why you're gonna die. Just your
What?
search for comfort.
Yeah.
Is gonna destroy you.
Well, I don't.
My
no.
back hurts. Do you hear me complain?
Why does your back
I
hurt?
don't know.
Your pants. Tight pants.
See, I want to slap your knee.
Why?
Funny,
Just leave
but
it.
I can't touch your disgusting.
This
man.
is great.
You don't understand. Like I'm having this conversation against shorts, and it's not homophobic, but like the two gay men in the comedy scene, we always argue about like stop wearing shorts. It's
Why?
Because I don't like shorts on
Look,
men.
I
don't
want-
like. Sorry, it's not. I don't like men's legs. I think men's legs are disgusting.
Okay.
Like this is disgusting.
I don't know. Whatever.
There's a one gay man, one of my gay friends. He has gorgeous legs.
Uh-huh.
It kind of bothers me because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like these mixed feelings I'm having in my because they're slender and they're
Mixed
tall.
feelings.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, they're so nice, but I'm like,
Okay,
at the same
yeah.
time, like I don't want, like girls' legs. You want to grab them and kiss
you
them
want to
and lick
grab
them.
them. Every girl's legs you see?
No, but like a nice pair of legs, you're like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
No, you don't grab your girlfriend's. How do you fuck, bro?
No, but I think you're talking about people on the street.
No, but like a girl who has nice legs, don't you want like, I wish I could grab them? No.
Yeah, but not on the street. I ignore everyone. I hate looking at people.
I only
in general.
see them when I'm wearing glasses because if I don't
Okay.
wear, I noticed yesterday I'm walking down the street. It was still I was going to a show and it was around 7:30, so it was still sunny outside. I'm like, oh wow, I'm blind.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see everything as a fucking impressionist painting.
Yeah, it's all like
this is what I see. I just everything
You
is
just have like cum in your eye. It feels
exactly.
like,
I just
yeah.
have come. This is exactly French art. It's just
Cum in
how
your-
to make just come in the eyes and and then you make Picasso.
Yeah. No, but no. I mean, I'm not like walking around. Look, I just walk around my shorts. It's comfortable. It's hot. I go on long walks. I'm sweating. I'm not gonna go. Imagine I go around walking in like pants. I'm like,
That's
God.
what I wear every day. And
I know,
have
but you
no
walk
problem.
like 2 minutes to your car and then 1
Yeah.
minute to the show.
Yeah, just be rich. You don't have to wear shorts ever again.
What are you
I
talking
mean, I'm not even rich, but I'm richer than just to wear shorts like
Okay.
a peasant.
I think
like
you
a
got.
paisan.
I think you got a weird mindset. That's all.
No, just shorts are
I think
disgusting.
this-
I'm mad.
this- I think
Guys,
this
let
guy's-
us know. Do you think men should wear shorts?
It's not about whether or not
and
they
why.
sh-
Why do you think men should?
Okay,
Men's
how-
legs are disgusting. Listen,
You
you're not at
are-
the beach.
You're not phrasing it right. You're saying should. No one should do anything. No one should wear pants. No one should do anything. No one should wear even shorts.
Wait, what does should
It's
mean?
whether or not
Wait, what
you
does
want
should
to.
mean?
It's like you must.
No, should is it's like a recommendation. You should. For me, should is that you could for your benefit. Thus, you should.
Okay.
What does should mean?
I don't know.
What's-
In my head, I thought it was
What is
like
should?
should.
Yeah, what is should?
I got a shit in my yard.
Like for I should yesterday. What's the past tense of should?
I did should. I don't know.
What is should?
I should have.
I should have is another. It's not past tense. It's
I should have done that.
I-
It's I should have.
no, but like I eat. I ate.
Yeah.
I should.
But the thing
You
is,
should.
there's no past tense on. It's not a verb.
Yesterday you could. No, you should have. You're right. Maybe it's you should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have. You should.
Because have is the verb.
Really?
Yeah. Like
you should.
I'm
oh,
having.
okay. Should. It's not a verb.
No.
Sorry, I forgot. Oh my god. Let's not remind everyone what I do to pay my rent. Part time. No. So yeah. Okay. So what is should? You should. You could. You would. Would is a verb. No.
No.
Should is a verb.
No.
No.
No. Would,
could-
should are both very. I don't know what they're called.
You could. Adverb. It's an adverb. Is it an adjective of a verb? No. What
maybe,
should?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
We could solve this if one of our phones was.
I
on
know,
pockets,
but you
it's
know,
better,
we
misinformation is better.
We should have an Alexa in here to ask.
No,
her.
I'm not having robot. First of all, I'm not having a female in this apartment. Tell me what I can't do. All right.
But wait a minute, you're asking it questions.
No, I don't want to. No. Dude, just so you know, like my GPS in my car, you know, like turn left. I disable that shit. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I don't have
it's annoying.
You know, especially in Quebec, where it's like all the words are like 10,000 syllables long, and you're on the highway, and you're already on the next exit, and it's still telling you about your last exit. And I'm like, dude, I know what the. And it's like. Blah, 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 blah. So
Rionel Grulix.
Yeah.
No.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, it's White Sox season. How do you feel about White Sox? Because I think they get dirty very fast.
I guess, but I have shoes on.
Yeah, but they're still dirty.
Well, it's just they show that they're dirty. They're probably as dirty as your Black Sox.
Yeah, I know, but exactly, it just shows the dirtiness.
Yeah, but when I wear my shoe, you don't really even see my sock. You see
and you're a low, not high waisted. What's the high waisted for shoes? For socks?
So I have my boots. I wear my high waisted boots.
My high waisted.
I have my high socks for my boots, and then I have depends on if I'm wearing pants. I could have higher socks, but I'll typically wear black socks if I'm wearing dark shoes, and I'll wear whiter socks if I'm wearing whiter shoes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wear more than.
And also
thing.
These are very thin, so if it helps with my shoes. Otherwise, you're like pulling. But if I'm wearing boots, it doesn't really matter. I usually wear my black, like my Doc Martens. I wear my black condom on my feet.
My high-waisted socks.
Yeah.
Your high-waisted socks.
Yeah, nothing's worse. I see people in England for some reason. England is like, I don't know. England is like a little bit ahead of Canada in terms of fashion,
It is.
but not for men. Men, I see everyone wearing these white shoes, and I'm like, oh, there's nice some white shoes, and then they wear really long black socks, and I'm like it looks weird.
Wait, are you looking at children? Like
no, I'm looking at like grown ass men.
Are these grown ass men trying to imitate the younger cool people?
I don't know, because younger cool people.
Because
I don't even know where they are.
As I said, remember, I have like theories about fashion. Fashion, the leading thing about fashion, everyone wants to look like a starving artist. That's why like everything is out of proportion. It's too big or it's too small, and it looks like it was bought from a thrift shop. Because everyone wants to look like a starving artist. That's what it is. Now, what happens? Even if you look at I think it was Prada, like the Prada's new collection, like it's as if Prada went to like a
yard sale.
Village de Valeur.
Yeah.
And they just bought a bunch of things and they put it together. It doesn't think. Also, second thing, you want to provoke. That's why like the 20-year-olds, because I look at 20-year-old girls, their fashion is to like, F you, man. I'm not gonna wear tight, sexy clothes for your male gaze. I'm gonna wear baggy jeans and grandma shoes and like weird glasses. But you're still gonna look at me because I'm 20 and I'm hot.
Well, a lot of these companies like it's the nature of capitalism where they want to like increase profits but reduce costs, right? So like, oh, how do we do that? Let's like take clothes and just refurbish them into our own product. Like take like old clothes and then just turn it into our design. Like what's like cheaper material? Just it's just recycled.
You should also, like, I'm sure you heard the expression before. Fashion is
cyclical.
Cyclical, exactly. Like I like wearing polo shirts.
Polo
shirts.
Oh,
polo. Sorry.
Polo.
I have a big tongue.
Polo.
I like wearing polo shirts, and I was talking to like a bunch of ladies. And they're like, oh, no, Amer, my dad wears polo shirts. It's not cool. You shouldn't wear polo shirts. I'm like, I'm your dad's age. Like, that's...
Yeah.
He's like, no, you know what you should wear? You should wear a white T-shirt and put a shirt over it, but, like, leave it all open. That's so hot. I'm like, that's how my brother dressed when he was 18. Like, 30 years ago, this is how men dressed.
Wait, so, like, a button-down shirt?
So, yeah, take a button-down shirt.
And then, like, open it up and have, like, a white T-shirt under that. T-shirt,
like, so, okay, let's start naked. So,
Nude guy.
Pants, jeans, whatever. Fila shoes, whatever. Now is in fashion, those like clunky white shoes.
Yeah.
White T-shirt. Take a shirt, put it over it, leave it unbuttoned. That's what.
Okay.
That's what I wore in high school. That's what my brother wore.
Okay. Yeah, that's like 2003 style.
So now it's like this is what like girls like 20-year-old girls like that's so hot. I'm like no, I'm gonna wear a polo shirt because and I'm still gonna like that's.
But 2000. Okay, so your fashion is like 2012, but people like 2003.
What do you mean my fashion?
Like, people wore a lot of polos in 2012, right?
Polos were popular in
'Cause I remember-
2002.
Oh,
Yeah, that
so
was-
they chose that,
well-
but not that.
Well, okay, listen. I like to believe myself to be a trendsetter.
Uh-huh.
That's just who I am. But I remember getting Guillaume in the year maybe 2001, Lacoste polo shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just becoming friends. It was his birthday, so I got him.
Okay.
And his mom went like, I think he wants to you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the polo back then
dressing
was
him.
like $120. And because I love
Damn,
Lacoste.
and now it's like winter.
Oh, really? Lacoste is cheap now?
I mean,
don't
you
think
can
so.
you can find from like 2 seasons ago. They're at winners now. Let's say.
They're like their polo shirts, the piqué as they call it, it's been the same for like 600 years.
Yeah, I know, but it's also like just like a guy threw a shirt out and winners picked it up. You know.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I got him that, and then I remember like 2 years later, everyone had a Lacoste shirt.
Oh,
I like to believe I'm a trendsetter.
the little crocodile.
It's a beautiful polo shirt. I have like 3, 4. They
Yeah?
don't fit me anymore because I'm fat.
Huh.
But yeah. So now I still buy polo shirts. I like that.
Uh-huh.
But like I don't buy Lacoste. But
Yeah, yeah.
if I had money, I would just buy. I would dress exactly the same. I would just upgrade the
Yeah.
less cruelty in my shirts. Instead of buying a shirt made by like a 12-year-old in Vietnam, I would
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
like a Lacoste shirt made by a 12-year-old in Morocco. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like I would
yeah,
just-
like a slightly
or like a nice Chanel T-shirt.
Can I? Is there
Chanel?
like are there like factories in the United States where like American that with like a wage can
American
buy a shirt?
Apparel used to do that, but I think the owner was like sexually molesting all their models.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fashion industry is gross.
I'm trying to think. Like,
Aren't you happy you're not super hot and jacked and you have to be a model?
am I not happy? I'm not super
Yeah,
hot.
it's
and
so great. Imagine.
I don't know. I'm not happy. I mean, I've never thought about not being happy about it.
No, me neither. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm responding to your question. No, yeah, I guess I'm glad. I knew one
Like,
girl that was a
imagine
model.
being in the. Sorry, you said I knew a model, and my brain's like, I have to listen to everything he has to say. Is it a girl or a hot guy?
It's
Why did I say girl and hot girl? And why did I say that?
Was it a girl or a hot guy? No, it was a girl,
Oh.
and
Yeah, I knew a couple.
and now she's like 30 or
That's
something.
disgusting.
And no, but I think she still looks
Of
good.
course, yes.
But I think she's still still modeling or something.
Really?
I'm like, how the hell is she
That's
still
like
modeling?
the MILF. She's MILF. She's grandma.
Maybe
What
it's
is
for
she?
like Sears or something,
Yeah.
or
What's
Zellers
her
or
name? Well, actually, give me her Instagram later. Let's-
yeah, I'll say
I
later.
slide in her DMs like, "Salaam alaikum, my beautiful princess. I fuck your type now. We should talk."
So yeah, you're down.
Yeah,
DTF.
I always said that models are the most like, and people complain about Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, oh, look at, I'm like, yeah, but they're gorgeous. Like Leonardo DiCaprio's
Yeah.
taste exactly my taste.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I can't even remember. I can't even imagine. Like it's just like a young girl with dark hair. I think it's his type, right?
yeah. So I thought it was
That's
a-
it.
I like dark hair. It's actually no, I have a wide range of.
Yeah,
There's just some
wide-
girls that are just very pretty.
Very good.
You know?
Very.
And sometimes you'll meet one and they're like gorgeous, and then you talk like, oh, you're really smart. And that's like
Really?
this is the best combination when you're someone who can like you can chit chat with,
Yeah.
and they're hot
Yeah.
and have a big talk, and then
Uh-huh. You always, dude, you're gonna break your teeth on
You
the
know what's fu-
microphone. Why do you touch it? That's so nasty, dude.
I'm a funny guy. We're lucky because our microphone here they're silver.
Yeah.
So sometimes I go do shows and the mesh here is black.
Yeah.
So I'll go I'll do this and then I'll have like black all over my teeth
I can't
from sucking.
stop doing that. That's the worst thing, dude. I'm gonna have to drive you to the hospital. You're gonna choke on it. It's gonna stuck in your colon.
Stuck in my throat. Everything I have to say, you have to plug into a microphone.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
hold on. Amber wants to say something. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
It is.
Yeah. So I wanna acknowledge last week I was going through a turmoil, mental anguish, and this week is a lot better. I feel a lot healthier mentally. I've relaxed a lot more. What I've been doing. I've been opening the window at night, so I'm like cold.
Mhm.
So like I would wake up. I told you right, I wake up really hot, so hot. I'd be like and freak out. So what I did, I just don't wear a blanket. I just lie there. I have like a very thin blanket. I open the windows from freezing all night. So that way I'm like I'm not gonna be hot now. So the whole night I was cold. I woke up. I was fine. I'm like I woke up maybe for like a moment, and I was like, oh, I'm a little
Or
scared.
just you don't want to put on your AC yet?
We're gonna put it on soon. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
yours, you don't have to. It's not a big.
Yeah, yeah,
operation.
we're just lazy. But
Okay, so you're feeling better?
yeah, and then so I was fine that day, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna put on a bigger blanket and have the window a little bit more closed. And so I was like, I woke up. I woke up for like 1 minute, and I was like, oh, and I went back to bed, And then the day after, the day after that, I closed the window like little bit, and then I woke up, my eyes open, and went back to bed, and then Claire put the big blanket over me, and I was cozy and I slept good. Yeah, and also I'm very superstitious, so I'm thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna, cause I like to drink. I have like the Soda Express. What's it called? Soda Stream, and I drink that all night. I love drinking that, but I put the syrup in there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, oh, maybe this doesn't make not based on anything in science, but like like you drink Diet Coke because you think, oh, I want to lose weight, right? But your body thinks it's actually Coke for some reason. Did you know that?
Well, it's because it tells your receptors that you drank sugar, but there's no sugar, so you end up eating more sugar.
What is? How is your body a stupid fucking guy like that?
Your body is not stupid, bro.
What
Your
a
body
fucking
is not
idiot.
used to fucking chemicals made in the lab, all right?
What?
No, the body is made like, give me sugar, thank you, salam alaikum.
Does my body
good
have
night.
eyes? I was like, yeah, it's brown.
No, it has receptors. It's like, what is this? Where's the sugar? We want. The body's like, okay, we're expecting sugar, and then like it's just Chat GPT in your body giving you. It's like a robot. Like your body is not used to chemicals.
So
like
whatever.
That. Body,
it's stupid.
You understand? Your body is made not to eat microplastics. And,
but I'm like a tree. Have you seen trees?
Bubbly water doesn't exist unless someone farted in your glass of water.
I know.
There's no bubbly water in nature.
So I thought, oh, maybe I'm drinking the bubbly water, and my body thinks I'm eating all these peaches every night and 1,000 grapefruits or whatever. So, and I'm like free in my bed, my heart's racing. I have like, dude. So I took a bunch of ice, and I'm only drinking straight soda water, and I'm just chugging it. I'm just chugging tons of soda water, and I'm fine. I'm good now.
Do you wake up to pee?
I'm peeing literally up until I'm going to bed, so I'm fine.
So you don't wake up at the middle of the night.
I wake up, but I'm fine. I'm like
no, to go pee.
I wake up and I pee.
That's not good for your sleep, by the way.
Really?
You should try to limit your because you're getting old. So you listen to older men. They'll tell you this. You should try to not have your body wake up to go pee because it fucks up your sleep pattern and everything.
But then and
also you're human, so you're gonna go grab my phone while I pee or whatever.
Yeah, I try
grab
to
my
do
wife's
that.
titty and go back to sleep, whatever.
But also I'm scared to sleep all throughout the night because I'm terrified of sleeping on my arm, and then I wake up, my arm is like all dead and black and all like fucking dead, So if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can check if my arm is fine.
Well, that's your phone. Like when I wake up and go pee in the middle of the night, I check my phone. You say, oh, did the world explode? You're like, oh, you wake up to check if your arm. It's funny, like the connection to the, I'm addicted to my phone. You're like, fuck the phone. I'm addicted to my hand.
Well,
I want to make sure my hand is not dead.
It's not.
Let me check on my hand. Let me scroll my arm.
It's not that. Like you ever sleep on your arm and you wake up and it's like, and for like 10 minutes you're like this.
Yeah, but that's again, the body is used to this. It happens.
But what if it's for 8 hours straight?
It's
and
okay.
it comes back, and you look at a rotten fruit, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, but that has never happened in history.
I think it has.
No.
I think it has.
They slept their way into cutting their own
I
arm.
think that happened.
Listen,
8 hours,
dude. But you understand the body if it feels that the body needs this. It's part of you. It's connected to you. It's not the neighbor's arm. Your body is like if someone is sleeping and someone is just pinching you.
Yeah.
Your body is like, okay, we need to take care of this before we go back to dreamland.
That's why you pee.
Exactly. So it's the same thing with your arm. If you're sleeping on your arm, it hurts. Your body's just like, all right, let's turn. And then why do you think we turn during the night?
I don't turn. I sleep in the same spot.
Yeah, you're like Nosferatu. You're like,
I sleep. So what I did this whole week.
So how are you gonna fuck up your arm if you sleep like this the whole night?
This whole week I did because I was very conscious. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep on my back. I'm not gonna wake up. I'm gonna be cold.
Very peculiar. I'm so happy I'm not married to you.
So this is actually me. I'm like the whole time.
God bless you, Claire. For
I'm gonna sleep on my back the whole night.
I thought you were annoying, and then I heard this. I'm like, oh God, you guys are made for each other.
So I'm, yeah. So, but whatever. What I'm saying right now, it's internal. So I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I have like a whole checklist of things I need to do.
That's good.
And so, and whatever, Claire does here some of the times. And then Claire's like, "Oh, would you like a glass of wine?" And I'm like, "No, my heart rate. I'm afraid of my heart rate raising because I'm afraid of like if I drink anything before bed now, I'm afraid I'm gonna have a panic attack. So I can't do any. I can't. And I'm like, I lost like 5 pounds because usually I have like some popcorn. I have like a 10 boxes of Buenos or whatever. No, we bought truffles from PA. They're pretty good, but I can't eat those up until 3 p.m.
Just because I pay for the Buenos. He's like, no, don't worry, we bought truffles. Don't worry, we're not eating the Buenos for the show. Amer. Eat. I don't give a shit.
I know, but it's I'm a little fed up with Buenos. I feel like I've
Stop
eaten.
eating.
I haven't. Only at a show. Anyway, so that's me.
What's this? Who's WhatsApping you?
My mom.
Anyways, and I would like to say, because I did it privately, but I'm gonna do it publicly. Gabe, listen, guys, panic attacks are a real thing, and if your friend has a panic attack, you shouldn't make fun of it. Okay, it doesn't help him deal with this, especially if they're being vulnerable with you, and also, it's homophobia because he's being
It's homophobia. Damn. Yeah. No,
I love you,
love
and
you.
I hope you don't mind that I made jokes.
No, absolutely not. And it helps make it's lighter and.
Do you sometimes think of a bigger picture? The fact that you have to cannot put syrup in my soda water so that I don't have panic attacks. Do you see the not nonsense of life, but like, yeah, I would say like the nonsense of life where you're a point where you're like, I'm gonna not put syrup in my soda water so that I don't have a panic attack at night. Do you see like
it's insane.
do you feel the gratefulness that you get to have these thoughts?
I know.
I know. Do you get it, or you do not? That doesn't cross
Well,
your mind?
in the moment, it's not after. I'm like, that's weird. I shouldn't be doing that. But then I'm like,
No, not. There's no negativity to it. The way I see it is like as a grateful. Like I'm so grateful that I'm so comfortable and my life is so well that I have to stop myself from putting little drops of syrup in my soda water so that I don't have panic attacks.
Yeah.
You understand? Again, I go back to the Ukraine because do you think anyone in the Ukraine right now going, wait, I cannot put soda water because the Russians, like, you understand?
No,
like,
no.
I'm so, like, do you have...
Those people probably even having...
These make me laugh. When I have, like, modern problems like this, they make me laugh. I'm like, oh, I'm so... When I had my panic attack, I laughed. As I said, I'm like, I'm so comfortable. Because as I said, maybe because I grew up in Lebanon, so I know... I'm not saying I'm better than. I'm just saying, like, do you realize, like, are you grateful that you get to have these? And then you have a wife who takes care of you and gives you hand jobs.
It's hard to be grateful for it because in the moment you're just like.
Not in the moment. I'm talking afterwards. You go like, oh God, I'm so grateful I get to have
the
these
whole
problems.
time. I'm just thinking about like the next one. I'm like, oh, I hope I don't ever. All I'm thinking about is like, oh, just let this end.
Maybe
this
just to
pain.
try to like not in the moment, because in the moment it's fight or flight or whatever, and it doesn't work. But like,
but now I could be like, oh yeah,
like, it's like I'm so. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's just try to reframe it. I'm like, I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
That this is my biggest problem.
Yeah.
It is. Your health is good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, you're strong, you're beautiful, you have hair, you're funny, your career is going well. Everyone you love's health is good. Your mom is not sick, your girlfriend's mom is not sick. You have so many people around you that support you and love you.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Like you have all that. You go outside, the birds are flying.
You're right.
One of them is dead at my doorstep.
Yeah.
But like it's nice. You have shows.
Yeah.
Nothing is really like, as I said, everyone you truly love is healthy. You're
right.
super healthy.
Yeah.
You lost 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe that was all your body was trying to make you lose weight. Maybe. It's like, and the only way this is gonna stop eating popcorn is if I give him a panic attack at night.
Maybe you know what, honestly,
like, you understand?
I don't need therapy.
Life. No, all I'm saying is that your problems are real, and when they happen, you cannot force yourself to feel other than what you're feeling. So everything you're feeling in the moment, all your panic attack, you're justified, and whatever. God bless you, Godspeed, and good luck with everything. But now that like, okay, you didn't have. You go like, oh my God, it's so funny that like I just have to stop putting syrup in my soda water and I feel better. I don't have to go shoot a deer to feed my family.
I know. Yeah,
I don't
no,
have to
you're
kill
right.
a Russian invading my country.
No, you're
But,
right.
it's very good. I've been trying this, and I don't know
Okay.
why. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even like I didn't take a rational decision to do this. But lately, I've been like, you wake up, your alarm wakes up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna press snooze. I'm just gonna be like, what am I grateful for today? But I didn't think of that. So I'm in my complete pitch
Okay.
darkness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm grateful that I get to sleep in the dark. That's my favorite feeling in the world.
Yeah.
I'm grateful I have my own apartment. I'm grateful I have shows. I'm grateful
Wow.
I have and I just wake up and then life starts just
That's nice.
fucking me in the ass. Just everything.
Yeah,
I wake up,
Harrison.
bruh, we can't pay you this much.
We can't pay this.
Whatever. Like fucking your show was moved.
Okay.
The website thing that you paid is not working, so you have to pay extra price. Just
Damn.
life starts fucking in the ass.
Damn.
And then and then I go back to sleep and I wake up. Okay, what am I grateful for today?
Wow.
Just when you're all alone
That's
in your
good.
thoughts,
I never
I'm just
thought-
saying.
that's a good exercise
Yeah.
to do.
If you take a second to be grateful for your problems,
I know.
everything else will. Your problems, first of all, their degree of how important they are in your mind will diminish, and everything else will just seem a bit sweet.
It's good. Interesting. I should do that more. I never do that, ever. Well, the one time I did, and I cried. But
do all this, or have Claire give you a blowjob when you wake up. Same level
All
of
right.
enlightenment. Same level. You're like, whoa! Oh, I'm so grateful for you.
This is all right. Let me reset the camera.
Dude, as I said, I would never get a hair transplant, but I would totally get veneers. Did we have that talk last time?
Yeah,
What
we
was
did.
that?
We did. I'm trying. That's me thinking. Because I'm reading this Michelangelo book, and anytime anyone thinks, they're always like, for some reason, it's like he breathed in, thinking, and I'm always like, that's a good way. 'Cause
Yeah, that's before you go on stage, you should fill your body with oxygen.
Yeah.
Just your body goes like, oh my god, so much oxygen.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. And then your body's like, let's rock and roll. And then you go on
Yeah.
stage and then
rock and roll. Reading this Michelangelo book, I'm almost done. It's so fucking long, but it's cool. It's like you feel like you're really living with him. Like it starts when he's like 10, and now he's like 50, and you forget like, oh my god, he's an old man now. But anyway, so answer me this: what type of guy are you? Are you team Leonardo da Vinci, or are you team Michelangelo?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was an engineer and an artist.
Oh, yes.
So like you're speaking my language.
Yeah, he's an
And
engineer.
that's who I am.
Yeah.
As a person.
Interesting. So, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, they hated each other. I didn't even realize they live in the same. And it's fun. It's true because Leonardo da Vinci was 20 years older than Michelangelo. Anyway. Yeah, and so and the way they portray Leonardo, remember like you ever watched the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes.
Where they show like Bruce Lee and he's
Yeah.
like so obnoxious and
Yeah.
he's like always like bragging and it's exactly how they portray Leonardo da Vinci.
Wow,
He wears
okay.
like these white linens and aristocratic like hair bands and he's like walks with his nose up all the time. He has a high pitched voice and he's like looking at Michelangelo's David. He's like, "You call this art? That is not art. That is anatomy." And then he leaves and Michelangelo's like, "Damn that Leonardo da Vinci, I'll show him." And then he's like, "A real art is painting in the fresco." And he's like, "Fresco, I spit on fresco." It's like this weird super gay Italian feud between two like legendary artists.
The recording of the audiobook. I spit on your fresco.
And then he's like, "I will," and like Michelangelo, like so everyone agrees. So Michelangelo builds a David. He gets like everyone's like, "Oh wow, the David is big and really big," and that's all they could say. It's so big, and they're like, "Yeah," and they're all happy with it. And then Leonardo da Vinci, he gets like paid like 50 times more money to like paint like a painting that he doesn't even finish, and everybody agrees that painting is better than the David. And he's like, "How? Like what? It took me fucking 10 years to build this goddamn thing." And so like Michelangelo, he's like, I'm gonna paint shit now," and he paints like it's the first time he ever did it. He hasn't did it. I think the first time he painted in fresco.
Yeah, didn't he paint?
That was like way later.
Okay.
So he did the fresco like when he was like 15 and he thought it was stupid. He's like, this is lame. And then he relearned how to do it and then he started getting good at it. And then the reason why he painted the Sistine Chapel is this one pope asked him to do a bunch of different things, and he's like, "Can you make me a bronze statue?" And Michelangelo was like, "No, I don't want to do bronze. I want to do marble." And he's like, "What? Like, I'm the Pope." And popes back in, like the Pope now.
The Pope is like,
Popes now, they're like, "Oh, hello, my child."
Back then, they're like, we control the world.
They're like, "I'll fucking hang you if you don't do this." And then Michelangelo's like, "I don't care." Runs out of there, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Okay, can you do this? Build me a tomb." And he's like, "No, I only do marble. Don't you?" And then finally, I think they make an agreement. They're like, "Okay, we're gonna let you to sculpt a sculpture of Hercules, but you need to paint us a fresco for us." And they're like, "Okay." He's like, "Okay, fine, I'll do that." And then they said it's the Sistine Chapel. And he's like, "The Sistine, it's the ugliest building." Imagine that, the building. It's just like a square block with nothing in it. It was all white. And he's looking up, and they're like, "Okay, it'll take me about a year to do it." So he takes 6 months to design the whole ceiling. And then he's painting half of it. And he looks up at it. He's already spent like a year and a half of his life. And he's like, "That is shit. That is absolute garbage." And so he takes all the scaffolding down. He goes to the Pope, and he's like, "I'm not doing this shit. It's shit. It's garbage." He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, this thing, we've been talking about this for like 10 years. Like, you're like 40 now, dude. You're like, you're ruining your life." And he's like, "Okay, I'm going to go home and think about it." And he spends like 10 weeks thinking about like the genesis of the world. And he's like, "I figured it out. I'm going to do like Adam and Eve and God." And he had all these dreams about, and when he was painting like the earlier Sistine Chapel, he had all these helpers doing all the painting for him. He's like, "I'm just gonna do it by myself." So he paints it just by himself, the whole thing. And the whole time he's like, "This sucks. I hate this. Fuck this paint, this shit." And the moment it was done, he's like, "Okay, that was shit." And then he just like, his whole life was like, "That was shit." Like, people are like, "You're the best," and he's like, "This fucking sucks."
Yeah, but every artist feels that way.
But it's like to the extreme, to such a degree where he just seems so ungrateful all the time. I don't know. His life was shit. Like, his life was so bad. Yeah. But everyone thought he was the best. But he just thought he was shit.
Back then, now you call them panic attacks. That's the life of the artist,
Yeah, it's brutal, man, dude.
I just have to accept it and keep pushing through. Hopefully, you write a good joke about your panic attack. That'll be your Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, maybe. Fucking hell.
What would be your joke about panic attacks?
I don't know. I'd have to.
I think you should tell them about the soda water.
Yeah, you like that? The soda water.
The soda water panic attack connection.
I'll have to look at this video. I don't remember what I said. I just came up with it. I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they hate each other. It's, I guess.
They ended up liking each other in the end.
Yeah.
Because you take two people that hate each other, you put them in a room for long enough. Yeah, they're like, "Nah, it's pretty good." I was looking at the Sistine Chapel. It was really good.
Also, you have to remember, these people. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm in the same league as these guys. Neither are you. No one.
No.
But they know, in the sense that they know that their work moves people. Mm-hmm. So they're like, if I hate you, we're both gonna get attention.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're not just gonna do their work and like, this is my work. No, they move people into having an opinion.
Yeah,
that's good art, and it's not their fault. It's not the artist's fault. It's the people's. It's just humans. They love having opinions because that's the easiest way to be creative is to have an opinion.
Yeah.
So if you put two people against each other, and you're like, "Ooh, look at the feud." People like the drama. People I'm pro this guy. I'm anti.
And it's crazy. You know how
you can see it in boxing.
Yeah.
Or MMA.
You know how like there's like trends where it's like he's the most popular guy. This like I don't know. Let's say like some popular singer in the moment. Let's say like Drake was really popular at a certain point, and then like some Justin Bieber was more popular. It was like that then too. Like he was like the artist of the month for a while. People were like, and he was like really happy. He's like, "Oh, I'm feeling," and then everyone started talking about somebody else. He's like, "No, me," and then it's so
well,
what he
needs to do is to study Conor McGregor. Like Conor McGregor when he fought Khabib. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
Okay. Khabib is like, I kill, I push, that's it. Salam alaikum. I go pray. I have children. That's it. He's not. He's a machine. He's a killing machine. Conor is a businessman. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna create this tension between us so that the people pay so much money to watch us. I'll just gather I'll blow air into the fire. You know, Khabib was
No.
like, no, we could just fight in the
I
streets.
know, I
He
know.
doesn't care about
He
the
doesn't
money.
care. No.
He's super Muslim. He doesn't care about the money. He just wants
Yeah.
to kill, destroy, kill, kill, kill. But Connor is like, oh no, I'm gonna insult Islam. I'm
I
gonna bring in
know.
front of
That's
you.
smart.
And then Khabib was like, I don't play that game. And then when he was beating him, he's like, you want to talk now? And he's beating the shit out of Connor.
Oh.
And Connor is like just getting Connor, one of the greatest fighters in
Yeah,
history,
yeah.
just getting pummeled by Khabib. And
Yeah.
Khabib is like, you talk now, you talk now. And
Wow, I
just
really
beat
got
him.
to him. Fucking
Exactly.
Holy shit.
And Connor looked at him and he was like, it's just business.
Mm.
All I did this is that so we can both become
Mhm.
ultra millionaires.
Yeah, money.
That's the only reason why we did it.
Yeah.
So great, like Michelangelo and Leonardo, they're like, oh, we want more money so we can make crazier things. And
Michelangelo didn't care about money. He gave all his money to his dad. Like he's like, I don't need this. I only need enough. He didn't even eat. This guy.
Yeah.
Like and like Leonardo da Vinci, he was like,
yeah, Leonardo. Yeah.
he's like, I do. He like so Michelangelo comes out of like the carving
Yeah.
whatever marble, and he's covered in dust and shit. He's like, what type of artist is covered in dust? A real artist listens to his friend read poetry as he paints, and I'm like, I don't know. There's a between somewhere. Like both, like one's
Well-
too lame, one's too weird. Like
well, they're both extremely weird.
Yeah.
First of all, but yeah, I think I idolize Leonardo because he was an engineer. And
Yeah.
He was but I have a feeling I'm more Michelangelo.
Michelangelo,
Because I dress like shit and I don't care, and I just like I give my money to I don't know my parents.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just
That's
want to do
funny.
my art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the but they know how to polarize.
Yeah.
Great artists, they know how to polarize.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know how to polarize? We should say something.
I
crazy.
do, but
Talk about blacks.
nah. The thing is, like, in order to get attention, we need like another group of people, like, or another, let's say, another podcast, another comedian that's down for the attention. So we be like, fuck that guy, he sucks.
But I'm not
You
good
know?
at that.
I mean, the thing is, if we find somebody, I could. It's not that hard.
Like
I
to
used to do
create
it.
attention?
I used to do it on TikTok just to make fun of like
Yeah.
teenagers
Yeah,
and
but it
like.
would give me anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, what if it's real?
Nah.
What if I? Because I think the way my
Even if
brain
it's real,
works.
it's on the internet. It's
what
not
if
real.
the way my brain works? I think this is where it comes from. Is that okay? Like okay, now we fight.
Mm.
You know, like.
But if a
we fight,
person
like,
is
do we
really
have
far
to-
away, they're
yeah.
not gonna come to your house.
I mean, all I'm saying is that we fight. This is. Have you ever fought? Have you been in a fight?
I've been in fights, but I've never.
Sometimes like you have to fight.
yeah.
You cannot escape the fight.
But let's say it's on the internet. Let's say like you make fun of a guy that lives in I don't know, fucking Australia.
Yeah,
You're
listen,
not gonna
listen.
fly over to.
Was there a famous Australian guy on? We can call out
Uh,
Crocodile Dundee. No,
Crocodile, Steve Irwin, you dead
You
bitch.
dead bitch. Yeah, I'm so happy you're dead, Steve
Calling-
Irwin.
Let's call
You see,
Steve.
I feel bad.
Let's
'cause
call
the
it
guy,
Steve Irwin.
all he wanted is share like the beauty of Earth and nature. And now we're calling him a dead bitch. That's
Hey, you dead bitch! You didn't even get eaten by a crocodile. You died by a fish.
really
A stingray killed him
a stingray. A sting?
Yeah.
Did it sting him?
in his heart.
Oh no!
Died of a-
His beautiful heart full of love.
He was
I
hot.
guess love doesn't cure all.
hot? Hey, okay. So here's one last story about Michelangelo. So when
yeah.
when he was 15 years old, or no, he was like 17 or 18. He like wanted to build these sculptures for. I can't remember. There's so many Italian fucking people. They all have the same name. Buonanito. I'm like,
bueno, Kinder bueno.
exact, dude. It's all shit. And he didn't know how to like make like he had a photographic memory. They didn't
Oh.
say it, but it kind of implied that he did.
What did they call it before the invention of the photograph?
Oh yeah, I don't
Just
know.
memory.
He's like, hey, he's got a good eye or something. He wanted to like he didn't know how like muscles like were on your
Yeah.
skin and shit. So he would go into he asked this friar, this like priest, to like, can you let me go where the dead people are and I can cut them open? And he's like, what? No. And then like he bribed him and he let
Yeah,
him
of
in,
course.
and then for like months and months and months and months, he was just cutting people open,
Yeah.
and sticking his finger up in their dick and in their eyes and opening them up. And every day he would just barf. He'd be like barfing, but he was so compelled to do it.
Yeah.
I thought he would like. I thought he was like an insane person, but
Well, that is insane. But,
But he would be.
it's-
He'd be like, that is so disgusting, and he'd be barfing,
Yeah.
and yeah. He's fucking. Would you do that for comedy?
dissect
how
a
would
human
you-
being.
No.
Yeah.
But like, what's the comparison for comedy? Like,
I think you would do that more. I think the comparison for comedy is taking stupid decisions just for the story.
oh yes,
And buddy,
yeah, that's
buddy,
me. Yeah,
you
yeah.
are the king of that.
yeah.
Mr. Running away from a girl on a date because you're like, you just kept saying yes till you just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
you. Me, I'm lucky, I'm blessed, is that I can create the story without actually like, oh, I'm just gonna say yes in my mind till I get there. You is like, no, let's fucking do it, because yours will be more honest. Mine will always have like the hint of a lie.
Okay.
So you're the Michelangelo, you're the Leonardo, and I'm the Michelangelo. Oh, yeah, that's
No, I'm the Michelangelo.
no, you're the Leonardo. You dissect humans.
No, that was Michelangelo.
Yeah, you're. That's Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Leonardo did that all the
Maybe
time.
he did that too. I don't know.
Of course, because he studied anatomy. He was like fascinated.
He probably did that too. But
Yeah.
like they must, during that time.
Maybe he didn't vomit. That's the difference. Leonardo was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just do the drawings. And
yeah.
Did you write about he wrote like mirrored so that no one could understand his handwriting? Or
Leonardo.
Yeah.
I don't know. The books like they mention him like not that much.
He's a genius.
I need to read a book on that guy now.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
So you're reading? Wait, sorry. You're reading about Michelangelo or Leonardo?
Michelangelo. And they lived at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They live like they're like neighbors. They're both from Florence and shit. Yeah.
Florence, yeah.
Yeah, and I went to Florence. Dude, I wish I read that book before I went to fucking Florence.
It's
Because I went there, I'm like,
Yeah,
the
you're
ice
going-
cream is pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to Paris, so maybe we should read a book
Yes,
about
I need
Paris.
to read a book about Paris. What's a good book about Paris? Midnight in Paris?
Midnight in Paris. That's yeah,
It's a good movie.
good book. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. A good book. Well,
so-
they had the revolution, and then maybe a history book about Paris. If you want
Yeah.
to read, because now you're learning about Michelangelo.
Yeah, I'm
But,
almost done though. I might read about Oppenheimer next.
Oh, nice. Well, there's a movie coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm listening to? I'm listening to Pete Holmes' book,
Pete Holmes.
like an autobiography of
Oh,
Pete
the
Holmes.
comedian.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's pretty good.
I like Pete Holmes.
Yeah, because he kind of had like a revelation.
Oh, he was like
Where he was
super,
super
Christian,
religious, and he's like, fuck religion.
Right?
So there was like a he was the moth and then became a butterfly kind of thing.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I also kind of had that kind of life. So
Yeah.
like, I'm like, oh, let me. And also he has. I mean, I'm not religious, but I understand religion.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let me listen to that guy, see what he has to say.
You know who came on a book? Joey Diaz.
Yeah,
I want to hear that book
it's the
because
second book, I think.
oh really?
Yeah, because it was like I got my balls from my mom or whatever. The
Oh.
picture, the first. Yeah, I think it's the second book. I think it's the second.
Okay, well I think this is an autobiography or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
probably, yeah.
It might be like that fucking Running the Lights. Like I'd imagine, like so
Mhm.
many stories.
Running the Light is
It's fiction.
it's fiction
Yeah,
based on true events.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. That you heard, yeah.
but I'd imagine he's like basically that road comic. That's insane.
It's so fun, man. I'm falling in love with audiobooks
yeah,
because I do not, like when I go to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
I realize people don't have that brain. I think you have the same as me, where like at a certain point, the you're listening to the story and you're just seeing
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing the images of the story.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that.
No,
People's
I-
brain are different.
It depends on what type of book. If I'm listening to a book that has more good ideas, I think about the ideas.
Yeah.
But a book like this, there's a
it's a
lot of
story.
ideas and it's stories, and so you kind of imagine
Yeah.
Florence. You're like, how? And a lot of times, like that he made the Pieta, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's look at the Pieta, like,
So
and
beautiful.
it's like, whoa, that's what he made, and like all the different intricacies of it, and they talk about all these different things.
You wanna laugh?
Whoa.
So there's a girl I'm friends with on Instagram, and so first she posted her photo of her smiling, and I'm a weak bitch for smiles. So
Okay.
I sent her. I'm like, you have a gorgeous smile. Blah blah blah. I said her name. She's like, thanks. I owe a lot to my dentist. I'm like, she's trying to be funny,
Oh, okay.
back and forth. So I said, nah. You think Michelangelo? He saw the art in the marble before he made the Pieta.
Mm-hmm.
So I compared her.
Oh.
He's like, oh, that's.
Yeah.
She's gonna be my Pieta.
Wow. So this is the girl you're already speaking to? Was
No,
it-
she's just like, "Oh," I don't think she got it. She's like, what?
And then you send her the picture of the Pieta, and it's Jesus dead with the mom, with Mother Mary crying.
It's one of the most beautiful painting ever.
Yeah.
That painting, marble.
It's
sculpture.
yeah.
There's so much art, man. I can't wait for Paris.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna see this, guys. I'm gonna see this painting. Hopefully, it's still there.
Did Van Gogh? Did he live in Paris or was
he
he?
lived in Paris and then he went south.
Okay.
He went.
That's because I was thinking maybe I could read a book about him, but I was listening to a book about him, but then I was like, I can't. It's too many.
He-
French to Italian. I'm like losing my mind a bit, or like Dutch to Italian.
His he lived a sad life.
Yeah.
He lived a sad life.
Damn.
He never got famous. Like
isn't that fucking
he started-
insane?
again.
What type of life? Like, what is his story?
Well, it's he had like a regular job,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think at the age of 30, again, there's artists I like.
He
them
died
because
young, right? 37 or 30.
I don't know how young he died, but at 30 he started he started painting.
Yeah.
And at 30 I started comedy. So like right away I'm like, oh,
Wow.
he never got famous.
Damn.
His paintings got attention when he died. After
Wow,
he died, people were
yeah.
like, "Oh my God, that's so beautiful."
That's really
And
nice.
he painted all the time. That's all he did.
Yeah,
He just painted.
thousands and thousands of works of art, right?
He wanted to be the best, you know.
Wow.
And he was like going crazy, and he had mental illness. Blah blah blah.
Damn.
He fell in love with a whore, and I think cut his ear because it didn't work out with her and whatever. So there's a lot of resemblance.
Okay, that's really cool, actually.
No, he lived but it's like so incredibly sad because
Yeah.
nothing. His brother tried to fuck him, not fuck him physically, but like fuck him money wise.
Oh wow. So it's just like it's crazy because like so the reason why there's so many artists back during the Renaissance, they didn't teach anybody like math and fucking all this shit.
No.
They just taught kids art from age like 2. They're like, okay, what are you like? Wood? You like marble? And it's like a baby being like, I don't know. Like, so they, so and like a guy like him,
Well,
he started art at 30,
Yeah.
which means like you see how much things change even within a couple hundred years. Like it was probably that reality is more like our reality than the Renaissance back then.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
the Renaissance is called the Renaissance.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah,
the Renaissance, isn't that a rebirth?
yeah,
Because
from
you
the
had,
Dark
like,
Ages.
The Dark
yeah.
Ages where like no one washed their ass and everyone
Yeah.
died. And then they're like, hey, let's say, remember when we were smart? Like,
Yeah,
and during the Roman Empire where we had like water ducts and everything was clean
Yeah.
or whatever. And then they lost everything in the Dark Ages. That's what they're called, the
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Ages.
yeah.
And then
and it was
the
like during like
Renaissance-
the plague time too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
and so the Renaissance, all right, let's people be creative and then
it's really cool. Like these people were so smart. It's like they just didn't have like you know, like Goofy's scooter, you know. It's like it's the only difference between that them and us. We didn't have any like you know, like electric Bixie bikes, you know. Like, but it's this same society.
well,
you know?
humans don't change that much.
But you think like from 1990 to 2023, I feel like we're so different. Like the society has changed so much from then,
it's
you know.
exponentially.
But from 1990 to 1500
Yeah,
is
it's not-
exactly the same. It feels like, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it's the invention of the phone. and
Yeah,
the internet.
all
that
the
kinda-
technology, it's insane,
Yeah.
changing us so much.
Yeah, but I think humans are still the same.
Yeah,
That's why it's the same story. Like Shakespeare wrote, like, okay, these are like 8 different stories you can tell.
yeah.
And then everything that ever been created since then,
felt
it's like a,
Every Simpson episode is out of Shakespeare,
it's
basically.
every story you ever heard is basically one of the 8, 9
Yeah.
Shakespeare stories, like
That's
the human
crazy.
feelings,
yeah,
like the hero's journey or whatever the
Yeah.
guy's name. Like it's the same. I don't think we change as humans,
no,
but I think the technology kind of just
like
you just just change the clothes and then you have a
yeah,
new.
it's true.
You know, you fall in love, your heart gets broken, you survive
Yeah.
death, you deal with death. It's all the when you're young, you hate yourself. It's everything. I think it's just
But then that's gonna change. Like eventually, we're just not gonna die. We're gonna live to like 4,000.
No,
like
I
your
don't think so.
girlfriend's gonna be a man with 10,000 vaginas.
I
or-
can't wait.
you know, it's gonna
It's fucking-
everything's gonna be all like people are gonna look like weird like tentacles
Yeah.
with like Mickey Mouse legs, and everyone's gonna look all weird and
Yeah.
augmented, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And we're all gonna be like, this is like Shakespeare, you know how?
But
the
they're not gonna be human anymore.
yeah.
I'm saying like as long as we're human,
yeah, you're
humans
right.
are humans. It's the same DNA. It's the same.
Yeah.
If you had sex with Leonardo da Vinci,
Mhm.
you could. No, I was to say you can have a baby, but no, you could get AIDS. The same. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
you're still
yeah.
a human. It's
yeah,
not.
it's still humanistic.
If you fucked his sister, you could
Yeah.
make a baby. It's the
Uh-huh.
same human, the same
Yeah.
genes and genomes
Yeah.
or whatever. But I don't know if you fuck the guy with 10,000. I don't know if that makes a baby. Would that make
I
a
don't
baby?
know, probably not.
You don't know? How could you not know? You just Wait,
I don't know.
You just invented something that will happen in a billion years, and you can't. You just you keep inventing, Gabe.
I
It's the
know, I
same.
know, dude. This podcast is it's fun. It's very it's fun extrapolating.
Yeah, yeah. It's a favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
I love extrapolating.
Yeah.
because you just don't know where the fuck is gonna go.
Yeah, damn.
It's all
Whew.
comedy.
Shit. Okay. So what else?
How can
is new?
this man be so
Yeah.
fucking hairy? It's the same brain. It's the
Yeah.
same brain that wrote that joke that has just invented a man with
Mm.
10,000 vaginas.
Yeah.
Aren't we fascinating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't you grateful to be this fascinating?
Yeah. I'm not that fast. We're not. I mean, we're okay. We have glad to be here. That's all.
Yeah.
Glad to be
It's
here.
good. That's good. Let's
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
I think you're fascinating.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about that. No. We're done with that.
All right, we're done. You're not fascinating.
No. What else? I'm trying to think. Do you have any stories? Or?
As I said, my back hurts.
How was your vacation?
I was great. It was
Yeah.
great. I did nothing.
Uh-huh.
I think I saw you the first day of my vacation.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was great. I met with my friend. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I met with my friend. Went on a couple of dates.
Nice.
And just it was very short. I'm looking forward to Paris so much.
Yeah.
I have to buy my ticket. I haven't bought my
You
ticket
haven't bought your ticket?
from London to Paris.
Take a train.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
haven't
take
bought
the
the ticket.
Oh, okay,
the train ticket yet.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't bought the hotel in Paris
Oh, wow.
because I'm like, I should stay in a hostel, but like I don't want to stay with 25.
I know. There might be like single room hostels that are pretty
It's
good.
like $1,000
What?
because we're staying for 4 or 5 days, right?
Oh, $1,000.
Yeah, but you're not. You're staying at your aunt's
I
house.
know, but just hearing the word $1,000
It gives you anxiety. You're not paying it, you know that.
I know, but I hate hearing it. Don't talk about it. I mean, I'm a little more fucked up than I think I am.
Yeah, what else? I went to my doctor
Yeah?
and I'm doing a blood test, and I got there 30 minutes late
Yeah?
because I forgot daylight traffic time.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's crazy. Like,
I'm like, this is retarded. How do people live
No,
during the
yeah.
day?
Driving, like, outside of the city, you're screwed. Or driving in the city,
Yeah,
you're screwed.
driving into the city.
Where's your
anytime.
where's your dentist? Where's your doctor?
Doctor in NDG. When I
Okay,
used
so
to
that's
live
like far. Like, you
Yeah.
got to go over.
Yeah, I took the highway. I'm like, this is how do people? It was at 3:30, I think.
Damn.
Like, how do people?
Yeah.
It took me 45 minutes at
That's too
night.
long.
At 2 in the morning. There's like 10
There's
minutes.
nothing. Yeah.
When I drive around,
Yeah.
usually I'm like, this is crazy.
No, it's yeah. No, Claire's family is coming at the end of May.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are they staying over at your place?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun. I like them. They're fun, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna hang. Do this and that, drive around. I have the car, so I can show them around the city.
No, just give them the car.
Yeah. Take them the car. Yeah.
Because they're used to driving on the other side,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be interesting.
It's weird. Like, I don't know if they're used to driving in
Normal size.
Yeah, normal size cars and normal size streets that go
Yeah,
straight.
Yeah, they're not like and they're
Yeah.
like super tight or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited also to go to London just for a day.
Yeah.
This is gonna be amazing, dude. You
Yeah.
have 2 weeks,
I know, it's pretty cool.
no work. I'm not teaching.
I know.
I'm not. Maybe we'll do comedy. We need to do comedy.
Yeah. I still need to call Air Canada.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, no, I've been.
You're not gonna call her again.
I am. I have to. Dude.
You're not gonna do it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go to Berlin without you.
No, I'm gonna call Air Canada.
You're never gonna do that, Gabe.
I am. I have to.
Yeah, when you'll call Air Canada, when we'll pierce our ears. We suck at this. It's not your fault.
Why? Why can't we pierce our ears? We're supposed to pierce our ears, but we didn't
Yes,
pierce our
We
ears.
did not pierce our ears because I wake up late and I'm like, I don't know how long it will take, and then we just.
We'll wake up at 4.
Yeah. We should do it.
It's easy, especially now. It's nice weather. My mom cut my hair. She gave me a mullet.
That's not a mullet. You look
Wha-
great. Shut up.
Oh yeah, maybe now it looks better because I was outside. But like,
Just so you know, you're starting to lose a little bit of hair here, buddy.
I've always had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it is, but it's just
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Because it's when it gets long, it kind of gets. I've always been so scared of having long hair because I'm always like, looks like I'm going bald.
Oh, you're
But-
scared. You've always been scared of being bald.
I am.
Yep.
Well, I was back in like when I was 20. I went to my mom's work, freaking out because it was all hairdressers, right? And I asked all the hairdressers if we're going bald. So it was me sitting down in the mirror and like all these gay guys and all these gay ladies and 10,000 vagina guy.
Checking up on your hair.
Yeah, and they're all rubbing it in, being like, "No, you're fine. I'm fine."
Can I see something? You could maybe you'll lose a little.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you see this?
Yeah.
I've always had this
Yeah.
for long, especially this side.
Yeah,
Always had this.
I've always had this, and then one day it just dum dum.
But wait a
Dum,
minute.
dum, 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 dum,
But
dum,
this
dum,
was
dum.
I had this since I was like 18.
Listen, if you get hair transplant, I'll go get a hair transplant.
I don't need a hair transplant. What is this podcast turning into? Enough of this.
I'm giving you new nightmares.
We're
You're
gonna
gonna
have
go
a-
bald, Gabe. I'm gonna grow hair, and you're gonna go bald. That's what's gonna happen. Well, I need to also buy sunglasses. Thank you for reminding me. Every day I'm like, fuck. I need to buy clothes for Paris. I need to buy
Earrings.
earrings for Germany. I need to. Oh God, it's gonna be fun though. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Are
Yeah.
you excited?
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited.
Mm-hmm.
We'll record a couple of guys. We're so excited for you. You guys are gonna have so much fun.
Listening
You're gonna
to
listen. You're gonna see the Eiffel Tower. You're gonna see the Berlin Wall. You're gonna see a prostitute. I don't know what you're gonna see, but you're
Yeah.
gonna see so much. We're excited
Yeah.
to fucking take you with us. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Well.
In the meantime, come to Comedy Giants this Saturday.
Yeah. What's the day? It's the May 27th,
May
right?
20th. So it's
Yeah.
2 Saturdays. Oh well, come to Club Atwater first
Yeah,
of all.
next week or
Next week, Club
or
Atwater.
tomorrow. Tomorrow, according to the schedule.
Yeah, tomorrow. Come to fucking Club Atwater. It's gonna be great. We have Wasim Al Munzer, my favorite comic in the city.
Yeah.
Killer.
Amazing.
Killer.
Closing?
Yeah, of course.
Very Opening?
We can't afford to have him just open. Yeah,
So
so close. And then we have Comedy Giants. We have a bunch of really good new comics.
Yeah, up and coming comers.
Yes, up and coming comers. They're gonna come so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait to have them. Stop playing with your toes. And come to Bonne Nuit every Sunday. It's
getting better. We're getting good.
It's high season. So come meet
Yeah.
people from Lithuania and France,
Delaware.
and Delaware, and it's fun and games. And we love you. And thank you for subscribing and telling your friends. Tell your friends.
Tell your
if you're
friends.
still listening to the end of this podcast, you're a fan. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, make friends and then tell them. Or tell strangers. Or tell them to come on Sunday. They'll meet us.
Yeah.
Or Tuesdays. Or no, not Tuesday. Fridays or Saturdays. And so anyways, thank you so much, everybody. We love you.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Malaika salam.